Hi peeps and welcome back to CRACH. Today we're going to start a new series called Puppet. So why is it called Puppet? Because we are going to talk about Funko Pops that Funko haven't made yet. So we are going to talk about different kind of series like games, anime, movies that we're like, Funko, why haven't you made any pops of this yet? So Puppet. I hope you are ready for this, because this is going to be series number 1, Games of Puppet. Let's do this. So yeah, for the first time we are going to talk about Funko Pops that I and maybe even you guys would really like to see Funko Pops of. And this time it's going to be about games. So, first of all, I finally got my League of Legends collection complete by adding Vi to my collection. And I'm going to start right away with a honorable mention, and that is of League of Legends. I know there are already some Funkos of League of Legends, but honestly, something that quite annoys me is that a nice game like Overwatch is only out for like 1 year. So yeah, this is the first anniversary of Overwatch and they already have a second series of Funko Pops. And like a game like League of Legends, totally popular, that got like one of the biggest player base in all games, only got one series. The game is out for like 2009. So yeah, it's quite strange that they only have one series and Overwatch has 2, but it's fine. I just hope that they're not going to keep it with only one series of League of Legends, because those are actually one of the best, most detailed Funkos that Funko Pop ever made. So I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that was like my first honorable mention. But now we are going to start with number 10. Number 10 is going to be Dead Space. Dead Space is so cool. I really love the game. It's like Dead Space 1 really gave me nightmares. Without a joke, it was so intense. The whole atmosphere, it really brought me back like watching for the first time Alien, but then in a game. So yeah, I really would like to see the main character, because he's so cool with his special helm, with those lights. He would be a Funko that you would recognize right away. So something very important is that I'm not only going to talk about games that I like and would like to see a statue of it, but it's very important that when you see the character you like, okay, that would be a really cool Funko. Because there are like some characters that you're like, would we actually recognize them? Are they really going to be that special? Because there are some examples that I'm going to mention later that I'm like, I really like the game, but the Funko isn't that special. So yeah, as number 10, I would really like to see Dead Space. Maybe some of the alien monster creatures, they're also very special. That would be very cool as well. As number 9, I would really love to see a Funko of Okami. Okami is so nice. I really love playing that game. It was, yeah, a very intense, and I just really love wolves, and that character was so cool. And I actually saw a custom made Okami based off the white wolf of Game of Thrones Ghost, and there was someone who continued playing with it and actually made an Okami Funko. So I'm going to show it right here. So look at it. It's awesome. It's really cool. And yeah, it's something that Funko really should make, because yeah, it's quite awesome. As number 8, we got Duke Nukem, the one and only Duke Nukem. Woo! This game was so amazing. I don't know if any of you guys ever played a Duke Nukem game, but the guy is so cool. If you look at him, you're like, okay, that would be a cool Funko with a bigger head, like the blonde hair, the sunglasses, maybe a cigar, and then yeah, he's his red shirt with the jean, a Funko that you could recognize from miles away, and you see it, you're like, oh my god, that's Duke Nukem, awesome. So yeah, I know they haven't been making so many games of him lately, and the last game that they made, like Duke Nukem Forever, wasn't so popular. But honestly, if you want to use that as an argue, when was the last time that we saw that we actually saw a game of Mega Man? Right? Someone willing to argue about this? Because I'm ready for that. I really love Mega Man, I really like his Funko, but where are the games? Really, where are the Mega Man games? I've been waiting long enough now, but yeah. So it's not that a game isn't so popular or hasn't been made for a long time, that's something that could stop Funko. Just like working on nostalgia would be good enough for Funko to make something nice and make some good money. Okay, as number 7 we got the one and only Little Nightmares. So if you're like, what's Little Nightmares? I actually made a full gameplay of the game, so definitely go check it out if you haven't yet, because this is an amazing game that came out this year. It's like a combination of Little Big Planet with a horror game, so really cool. And if you look at the characters, look at them, they actually look like they're so fitting to be Funko's, like with their little bigger heads and small bodies. They really made for this. If you're like, but isn't Little Nightmare like an indie game that just got bought by Bandai Namco? I'm like, yeah, isn't that like the same with Five Nights at Freddy, that also started as an indie game? But yeah, look how popular it is now. It's one of the bigger YouTube games so far, if we don't compare it with Minecraft. But yeah, actually Minecraft would have been a good idea now that I think about it. But yeah, I don't know, Minecraft? Would you guys love to see a Minecraft Funko? I don't know if that's something that you would like to see. A good idea. So let me know, would you like to see that? Or like, nah, not Little Nightmares. So yeah, every time when you're like, oh my god, Crash, that's a cool idea, I really would like to see it, don't forget to let me know that down below, because I really want to know if you guys actually agree with me or if you have other ideas. But yeah, without further ado, I would say, as number 6, I got one of my favorite games that I ever played. It's like a love-hate relationship. I did love the game, but I did hate it as well. And it's from the serie Bloodborne. Oh my god, Bloodborne, you did hurt my soul a lot, but I was so happy to finish the game. And yeah, it was one of my favorite games. Like, I really like playing Souls games, like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and now I'm playing Neo. But yeah, those survival action RPG games are amazing. And okay, Dark Souls, they got like one Funko of Dark Souls 3, like the final boss, and I'm like, that's cool, but there are so many cool characters in Dark Souls 1, like bosses that people would buy instantly when they come out. And okay, that's quite a shame, but well, there is one Dark Souls Funko, so I can't really add him to the list, if I'm honest. So that's why I'm mentioning Bloodborne. And if I don't know what you would like to see, but simply the main character, like the character that you create yourself, would be quite amazing. The one on the box, like with his gun, and then the chainsaw blade would really be with like the special blade and the gun. That would be really cool to see in a Funko. I even got custom made one that you can see. It's quite cool, and yeah, Funko could do an even better job, I think. And yeah, I would really like to see that, because it's one of those games that really stick on me. Like, I did finish it and I was like, okay, what now? It's a part of my life that just finished, and I did start it again. I know, I'm mental. But I was very lucky because by the time that I got Bloodborne and I finished it, Dark Souls 3 was coming out. So there was something to fill the hole in my heart by more frustration. But yeah, that would be really cool to see in a Funko. So would you guys like to see that actually? I don't know, let me know. Let's continue with number 5. And number 5 is a big one. I don't know if many of you guys play on the PlayStation, but if you got the PlayStation 3 or 4, there is a game that I hope that all of you got. Because it would be a shame to get one of consoles and miss out one of the better games they ever made. And that game is Last of Us. Last of Us is also going to come out with a second part of it, Last of Us 2 of course, with Joe and Ellie and the what are they called again? Walkers? No, they're not called walkers. Clickers, right, the clickers, because they made like the sound. They got like the mushroom on their face, so that would actually also be a very cool Funko. They got like Joe with his gun, and Ellie with maybe a bow, and then the clicker with maybe an arrow stuck in his head. I would buy that anytime. And now we are going to mention one of the Funkos that I'm like, I really love that game, but I didn't like the Funko, and that is from the same game company, Naughty Dog, Uncharted. Drake from Uncharted is one of my favorite characters. He's brave, he's funny, he got one of the better game series ever made on PlayStation, but his Funko is like meh. I'm really not hating on him, I really love him, but that's actually a perfect example of a character that you like. Is a cool character, but is he going to be a cool Funko? He actually looked like a normal guy with a rope and a gun. I'm like, okay, he's cool, but I really hate it when you got like a Funko on your shelf and you're looking at it and you're like, wait, who is this again? Oh, right. Uncharted, right. Drake from Uncharted. And I really like that Funko creates such cool character that you look at them, 1, 2, 3, BAM! Deathwing from World of Warcraft. And then you are like, 1, 2, 3, BAM! Kratos from God of War. And then you go like 1, 2, 3, BAM! Fallout Boy, Pip-Boy from Fallout. You see what I mean? They're so recognizable because they got like the features, and if you got like a Funko of a normal human, I hope that you guys understand what I try to explain, because I really love Funko and they most of the time they do a good job, but sometimes it's really hard with the material that they got to create something special and unique, because some of the characters are just special with who they are and how they talk and what they do and not how they look. I think I got that right. I think I explained right for you. Right? Right? Did you get me? Number 4, we're going to talk about dragons. But not this dragon, but the dragons from Dragon Age. I don't know if any of you guys did play any of the Dragon Age games, but I'm an amazingly big fan. And the Dragon Age is actually, if you guys did play Mass Effect, that actually got Funkos, even with the later game Mass Effect Andromeda, that wasn't so popular. They even got their own Funkos. I don't think they sold so well, those Funkos, because even the game wasn't a big seller. But BioWare created an amazing game that got like, wait, we got Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition was the third one. Yeah, with 3 games. We got 3 games of Dragon Age with a lot of DLCs. But I'm like, why aren't there any Funkos? Because if you look at the characters, they are so special. They look so, unique every time. And again, characters that you see the Funko, you're like, oh my god, that's a guy from Dragon Age. Amazing. I want it. I haven't played Dragon Age for a long time, but I did like the game, and I would like to have a Funko on my shelf of that dude or girl. So yeah, Dragon Age would be a no-brainer for me. But yeah, if you guys are like, oh my god, Dragon Age is number 4, what's going to come up next? What the hell does he want? What do I want? Well, number 3 is one that I've been asking for a really long time, and actually is going to be the one that's going to have the most chance to come out. I think they even confirmed it, that they are working on it, and it's going to be, hallelujah, Mortal Kombat. I was like, what the Funko, what are you doing? You got Tekken, you got Street Fighter, where is Mortal Kombat? Look at the characters of Mortal Kombat. If you think about it, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, so many characters that look so amazing and are so easy to make a Funko of. I got some custom to show you, like custom 1, custom 2, look at them, they're amazing. Why aren't they out yet? So yeah, it's really hard to complain about that, because I think that they're going to come out very soon, and maybe when I'm releasing this video it's going to be like, hey they are, stop complaining, Crash. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy, give me the Funkos, I'm all good. So yeah, Mortal Kombat is definitely one that I would like to see. Okay guys, we are already at number 2. Woo! What would be my number 2 game? Actually, there are multiple games, because I was like, oh, I can't decide which one, and if I put all of them in the top 10, I'm like, okay, then there is no more space for other games. So I put them all together, and I call them the PlayStation Mascots, because they are different kind of games of the same genre, and that's actually platform games. I was such a big platform game fanatic as a kid. Well, I still am, but in the days that was like the way to game for me. And I'm talking about Jak and Daxter, of course, Ratchet and Clank, and yeah, I'm out of statues. Spyro the Dragon, that's a big one as well. And the biggest one that's going to come out again in 7 days. Woo, 1 more week. Crash Bandicoot. And now there are people like, what? Is his name Crash too? Because he's a big Crash Bandicoot fan? What? Maybe. But yeah, I am such a big Crash Bandicoot fan. I really can't wait to play the 3 old games remade again. And I'm going to make a whole playthrough of the 3 games. So I hope that you guys are, let's say, for like 5% as excited as I am. And that's really excited then. So yeah. I really would like to know, actually, would you guys love to see me play Crash Bandicoot? Are you going to buy it? For those who didn't know it, hello, welcome to the world. In next week, Crash Bandicoot 1, 2 and 3 is remade on PlayStation 4, and you're going to be able to play the games all over again. So that's really amazing. I'm so happy that this is going to happen. But yeah, there is like one problem. Well, let's start with the 2 easy ones. Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank are actually very easy to make in Funkos. There are like 2 options. You can make Jak and Daxter into 2 different Funkos, 2 different boxes, sell them for 2, and the same with Ratchet and Clank. But what I would really like to see is that they make a normal Funko with like one of those little statues that they add to the Funkos, like Tim the Enchanter with the bunny that I got, but he's like in the other room, and I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna get it. I'm going to show you a picture. Oh. So yeah, that would be really cool that they do that, like with like this, like hey, we got Ratchet and then a little Clank added to the collection. And look at, really look at this guy. Tell me this is hard to make into a Funko. It already is a Funko. And same with Jack and Dexter. That's so easy to make into Funkos, and they are so popular. I really know that people would actually buy this without a blink of an eye. They would see it and would like, yeah, I need it. I think that even people are like, oh my god, where did you got this statue? I don't know. I got it from a friend, and that's like when the game came out and Jack 3 came out in the early 2000s maybe? There's no date on it. I don't know. But yeah, that's a long time ago. But now for the other ones. Spyro is in a tough situation because now it's from Skylanders, and I don't know if they actually compete with Funko, but yeah, they're also making statues with little figures that they sell for kids. And maybe they're like, no, we don't want to work with Funko because selling Spyro as a Funko would be bad for our business maybe. That would be quite a shame because you could make Spyro like one of the other Dragger Funkos, like with the same design, but then Spyro. That would be really cool. I know that many people actually really like playing Spyro the Dragon Dance, so that's also a no-brainer. And Crash Bandicoot is like, okay, next week there will be a game of him, so the hype is all back of Crash Bandicoot, but same story as Spyro. He came out as a added character in Skylander. So yeah, they made a little figure of him as well, and maybe that's going to be a problem for Funko to make a deal with the owners of Crash Bandicoot, that they're like, yes, sorry, we already got a contract with Skylanders, and that would be quite a shame because I got a figure of what Crash Bandicoot would actually look like, and yeah, it's really cool. It's all what I was thinking about, and I'm like, okay, how would I make a Crash Bandicoot Funko? And I saw that image and I was like that, I don't even need to think, they do it for me. But now we are finally going to reach number 1, and I think that many of you guys already know what's going to be the number 1 game that Funko should make. So I really would like to know down below, what would be your number 1? I think that many guys are like, and girls, peeps, we're not sexists over here. So that many of you peeps would really like to see Funko make a big deal with Nintendo. Of course, Nintendo is going to be a very tough one to make a deal with, because we know it, Nintendo make a lot of cool games, but they don't like to play with other people because they really focus on themselves. But I think that if any company is going to be able to make a deal with Nintendo, it's going to be Funko. But then again, same story as the Skylander figures. Sorry, I don't have any Skylander figures to show you guys, but there is like a whole thing with Nintendo and their little amiibo figures. I don't have many amiibo figures, but I got those. And that maybe they're like, we already got our figures, and selling the figures to Funko, making a deal with you, is going to hurt our own company and our own amiibos maybe. So yeah, for you guys who didn't think about it, Pokemon is also from Nintendo, so that's also a big one. Holy all the Pokemons that we could see as a Funko, that would be amazing. But not only the Pokemons, also like the trainers of Pokemon, like Ash Ketchum with the Pikachu, Misty, Brock, Team Rocket with Meows. Whoa, I would really love to see that. Oh, maybe even Red. Why not Red? Oh, Professor Oak, I don't know, but even further than that, of course, Mario and all his friends like Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Kirby. Holy if that would actually be possible, we would see such a big collection added to the future of Funko. So that would actually be their biggest deal that they could close with any company. For them and for the company itself, it would be so much money. So yeah, guys, my number one pick is definitely Nintendo, and if I really need to pick something off Nintendo, it's Pokemon. That's definitely a big one. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video, because this is actually my first time making a Pop-It video. So let me know, do you like the name of it? Pop-It, I was like, it just popped in my mind. Lol. So yeah, I'm actually quite nervous to know what you guys think, because it is one of my mini-series of my own ideas that I'm like, okay, and I got a lot of more Funkos that I would like to talk about and would like to see as a Funko Pop. But as my first category, I did go for games, because of course it's still a gaming channel and a Funko channel, so talking about both at the same time is like amazing. But yeah, I would like to know, would you like to see next time as category movies, anime, TV series, or what else would you like to see me talk about and come up with cool ideas of Funko's Pops that you would like to see in the future? So don't hesitate to let me know down below what you would like to see, because yeah, I could definitely use some of you guys' advice. So I want to thank all of you guys for watching this video. Oh, and one more thing, for all of you guys who were so patient, I'm going to start talking about this. Next time I'm going to make a video of a giveaway, and for you gamers and you Funko fans, this is going to be amazing, because I'm going to make a giveaway of this Funko. Ash from League of Legends is going to be my first own giveaway with no company. It's going to be all from me, and everyone from any country can add and be part of this giveaway. So if you win, I'm going to send it wherever you live. I'm not going to come myself, I'm going to send it with a post, and then you can win this amazing Funko. So I'm going to show all of it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So be sure to subscribe, and one of my next videos is actually then going to be the giveaway of this. And yeah, then just watch the video, do whatever I'm asking you to do to be part of the giveaway. So yeah, be patient, let me know, are you hyped for it? So don't forget to leave the hashtag Ash Funko giveaway, whatever you want, something with Ash, so I know that you guys are hyped about this, because yeah, I really like to do something back for you guys that are watching my videos, making my hobby be cooler and cooler every time, because it's quite sad to talk to this camera and that on the other side no one is actually watching this. So yeah, it's really cool to see that you guys do enjoy my videos. So yeah, I'm making this video way too long, so I'm going to keep it right here, and I'm going to thank all of you for watching, and I hope to see you next time on the next video of Crash. So don't forget, I'm Crash, and I'm out. Bye bye. Whoop.